back today with another video. Sorry, I'm recording on my computer and text messages are starting to pop up. So I apologize in advance about the camera quality, but I am on my MacBook and I just woke up like not even 30 minutes ago. So what I decided to do was come outside, and at first I was going to write in my other notebook because I told myself I need to start doing more manifesting. This is kind of like my business notebook. I got it from Hobby Lobby a while ago, and I put the XI for she on it. And I realized it has paint in it, guys, so I just thought it would be appropriate for this to be like my business notebook. So today what I'm going to be doing is going over my March and April sales with you. I know that I didn't do this, and I know people are probably like, oh my God, what's going on? So we're going to address kind of all of that in this video today. What do you guys think about these braids? Like, out of all the years I've been on YouTube, have you guys ever seen me with braids? No, right? Right now, I just really been taking this time to chill, relax, and just, I'm starting to slow down a little bit. You know what I mean? Anyway, I came out here to write in my other notebook that says a girl with big dreams. So I'm going to be writing in that later. But I was like, you know what? I need to kind of send some encouragement their way and let them know what's going on. So number one, I got rid of my booth. The reason why I got rid of it is because times are just so uncertain. To me, it didn't make sense to sit here and pay $250 a month when people are scared to go out and shop, you know? And I thought about it. I was like, I can always go back at any time if I choose to. But in February, after spending like almost $600, almost $700 in rent, commission fees, all that stuff, it just didn't make sense, you know? And I was like, it doesn't make sense to spend that kind of money when I can just save my money and get my own place when we're at a more certain place in our society. So while I will be sad, I'm kind of happy. Just not to have that overhead right now. So anyway, let's talk about my March and April sales, and we're just gonna go straight into it. Oh, my phone's dead. Back on now. So I wanted my phone to be on so I could show you pictures as we go. I didn't want to have to save pictures and put them in the video. So the first item that sold was a farmhouse table with rack. I remember picking this up from Goodwill, and I paid $10 for it. Painted it blue, did a little decoupage on the drawer. It had a cute like magazine rack on the bottom. And this I ended up selling for $40, and I'm kind of upset with myself because this is a point where I had marked everything super, super low, and I shouldn't have. And so somebody had bought it at the booth before I got a chance to increase the price. So anyway, guys, the next item I sold was a oval French armchair. This is what it looked like. I used that beautiful lemon print from Hobby Lobby, and I painted the chair white. So I kind of just dressed it up a little bit. That chair I only paid $4 from at Goodwill. The leg was broken off. I used some wood glue to fix it, and I ended up selling it for $70. It was $60, and then I ended up delivering it to the lady for $10 more. So yeah. The next one was a floral dresser that I paid $17 for, and I believe it was this one, $150. So this one, $17 from the thrift store. Just added some Prima redesigned transfers on it, painted the handles gold. If you want to get that transfer, you can pick it up from amazon.com/shop/miss-fashionably late. All of the transfers that I like to use are listed there. So the next one is a small dresser, and I believe, oh, this one is the small chest of drawers that had like pink flowers and French words on it. So this one sat for a while. I marked the price down to $140, and I paid $20 for it, sold it for $140. My sister actually helped me paint this one. It was super, super cute dresser. So the next thing was a two-tiered table. It was $7. I paid $7 for it, and I sold it for $50. This one I actually have back with me in my possession, and the reason why is because the transfer actually peeled off of it, and I felt so bad because my customer literally drives from North Carolina to buy stuff from me. This is the first time I've ever had an issue with a transfer peeling off. Guys, this is what the table looks like. And then it had a bottom tier on the bottom of it, and I put flowers on that. So yeah, $7 sold for $50. Now since guys, I've increased my prices a lot, so sometimes when I'm looking back at these prices, I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, the next was 2 French tables. These were just little white end tables. I got them from the thrift store. I paid only $14 for them. And what I did was I went ahead and just painted them completely white. I spray painted the handles in an antique bronze finish, and these sold for $160. They were kind of like solid tables too. Really, really super cute. A lady bought them for her son and daughter-in-law's first place. Next was a small vanity table. This was that really, really pretty vanity table that had the flowers on it. Paid $25 from this at my local CHKD thrift store. Super, super cute. Sold it to a Russian girl in Norfolk. Had 3 drawers. 3 deep drawers, which I ended up painting the inside of them black because they had like stains or something weird inside of them. Next was just a oval coffee table. I won't show you guys a picture of that. It was a French leg coffee table. I paid $10 for it. I sold for $75. I also sold a red pair of cowboy boots for $10. I bought them for $10. Sorry, $5, and sold them for $30. Next, I sold a decorative mirror, and I'm cracking up because I drew like a little picture of it so I would know which one it was. This mirror was absolutely gorgeous. I picked it up from the Goodwill for $8, and I sold it for $50. So I know I could have got more off of that mirror, especially because it had like beveled edge and it's wrought iron. But to me, sometimes like it's a good flip. I paid $8, I sold it for $50. So I don't always like hold everything to get maximum value. Sometimes I just get things that I can sell really quickly, and I can't wait till the thrift stores are open so I can do that again. Next, I sold a pair of nightstands. I paid $26 for them, and I ended up selling them for $150. Now these, I didn't do anything to them. This is when I started to realize like, hey, I don't always have to paint everything. So next we have a rooster chair. Now this rooster print from Hobby Lobby, everyone loves it. Everyone adores this little rooster print. A customer that bought something in February from me bought this chair. So I sold it to her for $40. I paid $10. I had leftover rooster fabric, so I made $40 off of that. Guys, so the ultimate come up in March was when I found an Ethan Allen dresser on the side of the road. Okay, huge, long, beautiful dresser. Couldn't believe that somebody threw this thing out. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what is wrong with people? But when I found this, I had to get it. I know it looks kind of small because of this picture, but this thing was long. Like, I think it had to be at least 7 foot long. Huge, beautiful, perfect condition. Had a little crayon on it. Sprayed some awesome cleaning spray, cleaned it up. Now, because it was so large, I really just didn't have... It's a bumblebee flying around. Thank God I'm protected by the gazebo. But... so this dresser was just sitting on the side of the road, and it was so big. I didn't have a storage at the time, and it was heavy. I didn't want to have to lift it up any stairs or drag it into my house. So I was like, I have to sell this thing today. So I put $200 on it, and I know for that dresser I could have got at least $500, but it was free on the side of the road. Okay, so I literally cleaned it up outside of my house, took a picture of it outside of my house, and a lady came and got it within an hour. So $200 for that. So next I have an antique clock. Guys, I can't wait to start thrifting again because right now I'm getting bored with painting. And I realized before I wasn't painting. I didn't have to because I was finding stuff like this cool clock. So that clock I paid $4.25 for, and I sold it for $45. So guys, next I sold a pair of farmhouse chairs. If you follow me on my Instagram, you've seen these. Aren't they beautiful? They have that pretty farm fabric. I painted them in a white, the same antique white I do on everything. But this time I used my sander, and I added some dark wax and clear wax and made it look old, made them look old. So these chairs, they were basically $6 each. I got 5 chairs for $30 at Goodwill, and I probably used a coupon or something. But I sold those for $150, and I was so mad. The lady that bought them from me that day, she said, "I'm gonna have to replace the fabric on these. This won't go with my house." I wanted to say, "Can I have my fabric back, lady?" Sheesh. But yeah. So guys, I have a creepy story time to tell you guys about the guy who bought this antique painting from me. The painting is actually by somebody famous. I ended up selling it for $75. It's worth about $280, but I'm not an antique dealer. I only bought that picture for the frame because initially what I was going to do to it was I was going to make like beach art with pearls and brooches and stuff like that, but I decided not to do it. I was like, let me post it, and if somebody wants to buy it, I will. I paid $8.25 for it, sold it for $7.25. A creepy ass doctor who lives in North Carolina drove up to get it from me, and I swear to God, this guy touched my butt on purpose and got so close to me and kept telling me how pretty I was. And thank God I met up with him, and there was like 2 other people there because he was creepy as hell. But thanks for the money, sir. So next, guys, I sold a set of large pillows. I love Goodwill. These pillows at Goodwill be $2.25 no matter what size. So got those 2 pillows for $2.25 each and sold them for $30. They sold the same day as well. Next, I did a pair of farmhouse chairs, and it's those same chairs that you guys saw with the buffalo check. Yeah, that's it. So there were 4 of these chairs, guys. I painted them. They were antique chairs I got at the thrift store. I can't remember how much I paid because that day I had bought a bunch of stuff and it was like $50 for all that stuff. Painted them white, added the buffalo check print to them, and sold for $160 for all 4 chairs. Next is this floral mirror. Now, I do floral mirrors all the time. This was one of my favorite mirrors that I've ever done, and I don't know why I didn't post a picture on Instagram. I told myself I need to start posting more pictures of my stuff on Instagram, and I guess now that I have time to kind of sit back and do that, I've been thinking more about it. Anyway, it was a mirror that I actually added molds to, and that's why I'm taking the time to scroll and kind of find it because I'm so proud of it. This mirror I paid $5 for. I ended up selling it for $50. Yeah, end up selling it for $50. And it was super long. I should have charged more, but whatever. Because I actually had to create all those flowers on the top. And so curvy mirrors like this, I've been getting like $100 for these days. So whoever bought that, it really got a deal. So I don't remember how much I paid for these, but I think $18 actually. Because I remember not wanting to pay $18 for them. Which honestly, I feel like I overspent because I ended up selling them for only $80 and I had to buy fabric too. So yeah, these 2 lemon chairs sold for $80. Next was a seashell tray. Now the seashell tray, I don't even know if I have a picture of that, but the seashell tray I had got from the thrift store. It was like one of the first times I ever went to the thrift store, and I paid $2 for it. It had capiche shells inside of it, and I sold it for $20. Accent table, and the accent table is the same one that was in the picture with those lemon chairs, and that table I should have sold for more too. I sold it for $70, and I can always tell when I sold something too cheap because I get so many messages so quickly. $10 at a Goodwill. Really super pretty flowers. That sold for $70. I paid $10. So there was a window table, guys. I sold the window table for $70 and I paid $20 for it from a lady out in Chesapeake. She actually makes, her and her brother make tables and stuff. So that was like a vintage table, and she put legs on it. And so I got it for 20, sold it for 70. Nice flip. The shabby chic clock is that same clock, guys, from that picture. All that stuff in the picture sold. So the clock, I just bought it from CHKD. I put some transfers on it, and I painted the outside of the clock white. That sold for $50. I paid $425. How about we have 470 subscribers? Thank you, guys. So anyway, guys, I know I'm not going to have a picture of that mirror because I'm not scrolling back through my phone. But basically, it was a big circular mirror, and it was silver. It was kind of scratched, so I was nervous about selling it. But the size of it and where the scratches were on the side, once it's on the wall, you wouldn't see them. So that I actually paid $825 for, and I sold it for $50. There was a white nightstand that I just painted white and added flowers to it. That sold for $80. And it was actually like a really nice realtor that I met, and she like kind of stages her houses. So this is the nightstand. So super cute nightstand. It's closer up pictures. Really pretty. I paid $10, sold it for $80. I love when I can find nightstands with nice curved details and good hardware. They sell for a lot. So I got it was a chevron lamp, really like stupid lamp. I paid $3.25 for it, sold it for $30. There was 2 farmhouse chairs, and this also, now the AC wants to cut on and be loud. So it was 2 farmhouse chairs that look like this with the black buffalo check print. Sold that to the same realtor. There was 2 chairs, and I sold them for $100 together. And guys, those 2 chairs and this blue table I actually got from this lady in Norfolk. She was selling stuff off her front porch. They were disgusting. Like, I didn't even have to really paint them black. They were already painted black. So what I did was I took some black paint and kind of touched up, like, after I cleaned all the pollen off of them, there was like little scuff marks. So I took some black paint, and touched it up, replaced the fabric on the chairs, and then the table I just added flowers to. And I paid $40 for the 2 chairs and the table. I sold the chairs for $100, and that blue table I sold for $100. So I made $200 off of $40, guys. Talk about a happy camper. And I remember going back and forth with that lady on Facebook, like, please, can I just pay $30? She's like, no. And I thank God that I didn't sit there and go back and forth with her, because that was like the ultimate come up. This table, it looks small, but it was actually tall. It was probably about 3 feet tall. And so it was already blue and distressed like that. All I did was add flowers to it. And the lady is like, I'm putting it in my daughter's room. I mean, that thing was nasty, all that pollen. Woo. But yeah. So the next thing was I sold 2 white end tables. 2 white nightstands. Now, this is crazy why I don't have this picture on Instagram, but these are the white nightstands. They were super, super pretty. All I did was, they were $12. I just literally added little flowers to the knobs. So I paid $12 for them, and I sold them for $180. Next, guys, are these pair of white nightstands. What I loved about these were they had like a glass that went on top of them. So, and I added the little flowers to the drawers, and what I actually did to the inside of the drawers was painted them black, and I did a video on it. I just really haven't been motivated to edit anything. So, I took some black paint and kind of just went over lightly the wood, so it created this pretty dark finish on the inside. And then the top had glass. I believe I paid like $18 for those 2 tables, and I sold them for $180. And as you can see, I really take my time to stage my photos, and the reason why is because the more you stage, the faster they sell. Next, I had a round plaid stool. This was like a cute little stool that I got from the thrift store. I paid $4.25 for it. End up selling it for, asked for 40, sold it for 35 because the guy also bought that chevron lamp. So cute little plaid stool, super super cute. And so the last thing was an oval coffee table that I bought for 20 and sold it for 80. So guys, the total of my sales for March was, so the total for March is $2,730. So I'm super proud of myself. I did really, really good in March. That doesn't include like any custom stuff that I did. That is literally just me buying things, flipping them, painting things from Facebook and OfferUp. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely had to get creative in March as the coronavirus started to set in. People were scared to go out and shop, so I didn't make any money in the booth. I ended up owing $100, but yeah. It's okay because thank God I'm out of there. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you're thinking about starting your own furniture flipping business or your own thrift reselling business, I'd be happy to help you get started. My content is going to be changing a little bit as I am not able to thrift right now. And I got a storage unit at the moment, so I buy stuff and kind of paint my stuff at my house and then take it to the storage unit, which is like 5 minutes from my house, and that's been working out great. Only $84 a month, so I'm able to keep a lot more of my profit in my pocket. If you like this video, guys, make sure you give it a thumbs up and leave some comments down below which item was your favorite item, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So guys, this month my profit was $2,955, and on furniture I spent $312.25. And so I've already deducted my costs from what I sold it for, and I got to the $2,955. So as you can see, I did pretty good in April. I'm super happy that I didn't take that job, because with online business consulting and selling furniture, I've been doing pretty good on my own. So if you guys are thinking about doing entrepreneurship, whether you're doing hair, selling wigs, if you want to paint furniture like me, whatever your hidden talent or skill is, go for it, because the more energy you put into your business or your dream, the more financial reward you're going to get from it. So I thank you guys for watching this long video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Please comment down below which item was your favorite. Bye.